Arigato gozaimasu from the Olympic Stadium here in Tokyo, Japan. Now, Kenya had expected or were looking forward to haul all the 9 gold medals that they had participated in. And that is in the 9 events that they entered. That is 7 athletes and 2 events that were outside athletics. That was the para rowing as well as the powerlifting. But that did not end as Kenya had expected, because they only managed to bag 1 medal, and that is a bronze medal thanks to Nancy Chelagat. And there are a lot of lessons to be learned from this year's Paralympic Games, because a lot of preparations need to come very early, as the athletes told us in various interviews, because look, they want to be in camp earlier on so that they can get used to each other, because remember, if it is athletics, they are running with their guides, so they need to synchronize and have that unison when they're going to compete at the Paralympic Games. So those were the eye-openers that the Kenya National Paralympic Committee had picked, as well as the government, because we had Mr. Simon Kachapin, who actually said that they are going to make sure that the equipment that the Paralympics need is going to be bought and shipped back to Kenya so that they can prepare early.
Tunapozungumza sasa hivi tunaanza kufikiria Olympics ijayo, na tukiwa hapa tuko tunaitafuta vifaa yale mazuri zaidi vile tuko hivi, na tutaenda na vifaa zingine. Wameweka budget tayari kwa vifaa ambayo itatumika katika Paralympics ambayo itakuja.
So from the Olympic Stadium here, a lot has been said, but again, you've seen it was the year that was affected by the COVID-19, so it's not been Paralympics like of the same. As you can see, the stadium was empty, so there's no that the encouragement that comes from the fans, and that one had an effect, 1 or 2, but again, that is not an excuse. So going forward, Team Kenya has learned a lot of lessons. For they only managed to collect 1 medal out of the 9 athletes that they entered.
Ya ukweli ni kwamba katika Mkenya wa kawaida labda angeweza kuangalia sema mwaka huu labda kulikuwa na utepetevu, sivyo? Maana ukiangalia katika timu ambazo ama wachezaji ambao wachagua ni wale ambao ni the best katika nchi.
The work starts now for the Paris 2024 Games, because remember, it is coming in 3 years. With these Paralympics have been delayed by a year. It was supposed to be held last year, but the COVID-19 made many sporting activities to be postponed by a year. So that makes the lifespan of the quadruple of the Olympics, the 4 years, to be shortened by a year. So the 2024 Paralympic Games will be held in Paris, and the work starts now, as we've earlier mentioned, and we've picked out some very good lessons, as the Kenya National Paralympic Committee Secretary General Elijah Raila said that there are so many sports that Kenya can enter in. We cannot only be depending in athletics alone.
Kuna vitengo zaidi ya wale ambao tuko nao nyumbani. Kuna wale wenzetu ambao ni short status. Ukiona hapa wanapata medali nyingi. Na Kenya tuko na hawa wachezaji. Lakini sasa zile vifaa ambazo wanavyovitumia hatuna.
We had a number of journalists who made sure that Team Kenya is publicized all over the world, and that work cannot go unnoticed. So going forward for the Paris 2024, we expect that more will even be done. So from us here at the Tokyo Olympic Games and the Tokyo, Japan people at large, we truly had a good time. We learned some few lessons. We learned their delicacies we ate here and there, like the sushi. We went to the good places. So a lot to pick here, even as journalists, as we go back home. So we truly appreciate, and we say that arigato gozaimasu. See you again. Bye-bye. See you Paris 2024, God willing.